Yep.
Hi everybody, my name's Jordan with Crown Cards. Today I'm with Rob with Max Pack Breaks. We've got a box of 1990-91 NBA hoops. Rob's going to tell us a little bit about what we're doing here today.
Hey everyone, Rob here from Max Pack Breaks, and appreciate you joining. This is the part 2 video that I'm making. On part 1, I shared to you why we were going with this box, all the great hits that we have in this box, and how we can profit quickly from opening up this box. So in this video, we are actually going to open up all 4 boxes, see what hits we've got, see what possible 10s we have in there, and what we can possibly submit, and see if we actually hit an ROI out of this investment. So without further ado, also why you might be asking, why is this being done? You guys know that I live in Finland, and it's much cheaper for me to send, anything I purchase from eBay to my friend Jordan at Crown Cards and have him rip it open. So it saves me a lot of money by doing this. He's a good friend of mine, and I love doing videos with him anyway. So anyway, guys, without further ado, me and Jordan's going to dive in there. There's a lot of great cards that we can hit. So super excited about that. Some of the cards that we're going to be looking for are, of course, the Michael Jordan All-Star, which is card number 5. We got the also the Michael Jordan Base, which is card number 65. Then we have the Mark Jackson, and it has the brothers in there. What was it? The
Menendez brothers.
There we go. We've got them in there. Yes. So that card is actually 205. Then we have the Sam Vincent, also possibly can hit in there. And I think
who has Michael Jordan on the card.
Exactly. Sam Vincent shows Michael Jordan. That's card number 223. So those are the cards that we're looking at, guys, and hopefully we can hit a lot of them, and hopefully we can hit possibly some good centered cards. These are difficult to get centered simply because they do not have, like the All-Star and the bases, they have the gray border, and the All-Stars have the gold, so they're very hard to get centered. Centering is the biggest issue with this series run, so hopefully we get some really good centered ones. Anyway, let's see what we can get.
Sealed for 30 years, these cards have been. The box was in really great condition, actually. These came from a seller on eBay who was selling a case of these. He actually broke the case and was selling these individually for a very affordable price. He worked with us on shipping, so we got these out to us pretty quick, actually. I think these took 2 days from the shipper.
Right.
That's Charles Oakley, pretty famous player there. I think he's banned from New York, from the Nets arena for getting in a fight or something. I can't remember what it was. It was a couple years ago. But you probably recognize him from the Last Dance, Charles Oakley. And there's Larry Bird, All-Star East, right off the bat.
Nice. Already hit the Larry Bird. That's sweet.
Card number 2. What's the pop report on PSA 10 on that card, Rob?
Hold on a minute. I'll give it to you right now. Oh, I don't have. Yeah, the Larry Bird number 2. The pop report is 44. Have been graded at 10, and there's a total of 125 that has been submitted.
4 out of 125.
Yep.
Well, I can tell you this.
44.
44 out of. Well, this will not be 45.
The centering's
off just a little bit to left or right. Either way, it's still a cool card. We got awesome Charles Barkley and Hakeem Olajuwon. I grew up. This was 1990 to 95. MJ era. John Paxson. These were the other guys I grew up watching play. This one's cut quite a bit smaller than those other two. The AC green. How many packs come in this box? I think we
36, ain't it?
36 packs with 15 cards per pack. So
yes,
and it's not a really big print set list, is it?
No.
Actually, it's Rookie of the Year.
Let me see what the exact number is on that. There is 440 in the set.
440. Okay, is that including Series 2?
That is not including Series 2.
Yeah, David Robinson, I think, was the big chase card out of this set when it's on its initial release, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, David Robinson actually had. There's quite a few graded on his card.
Scottie Pippen.
Nice. I believe his card is going to start getting hot.
Got a little rough edge there. Mark Bryant, Tony Campbell, Charles Davis, Michael Jordan, All-Star.
What? You grab one? I'm looking here, looking at stats. Look at that. Our first one. All right.
Here,
the centering looks a little off to the left or right.
Yeah, it's the same thing as the bird. It's off a little bit. There we go. That's a little bit better focus. All right. So now we're gonna need what is it? We need what's the one with Menendez brothers? The Mark Jackson.
Mark Jackson is 205.
Karl Malone, Patrick Ewing. What a great class of cards this is.
I know, huh?
Ralph Sampson. Dominique Wilkins. We got a few of these to go. And how many boxes total did we get?
We got actually 6 total.
6 total? Yeah, yep. That's the Pistons, Dennis Rodman there. There's MJ. And this is pretty much the Dream Team All-Star.
Yeah, I know. I was just going to say that. It's about the Dream Team.
Mark West. Looks like we got Phil Jackson there.
Nice. His card sold quite a bit.
Yeah, the centering's not getting any better on these.
Yeah, that like I said, the centering was the biggest issue with this series.
So the only value that's actually in these cards is if they do come back gem mint. Is that correct?
Pretty much, because I mean, once they hit the 9 or 8, they go down dramatically to say like $12.
Okay, so we're I mean, for the price we paid, so this is $25 for this box. And there's another one. It's got
look at that.
A little off center. So the only really good way to make our money back at Bol, not Bol, but Bol Fada, is to actually hit a 10, which obviously we looked at the entire print run, is a pretty low chance we're actually going to get gem mint. So
yeah,
that's
unique.
The East versus West All-Star game. Some pretty big names on that list. That's a cool card. All right, so we've pretty much got everything except for the Bird All-Star game, right?
Did you get the Mark Jackson yet?
No, we haven't hit a Mark Jackson. Spud Webb. It's fun to watch. There it is, right there. Mark Jackson. Speaking,
there we go.
Receive. And there they are, right there.
Yep, there's the Menendez brothers.
Courtside. It's off center quite a bit. Cool card. Nice little piece of history.
The other one we haven't really hit yet is the checklist.
Oh, the MJ checklist?
Or no. Yeah, and then we've got the card 382, which is Michael Jordan Playground. And we haven't hit the Sam Vincent yet either.
Not in that one.
But if we can get...
Man. There's the Larry Bird All-Star. We already hit that one, though. Off-centered even more. If we're going to hit what?
I just want to see that centering start lining up a little bit better.
Yeah. And it's not. It's obviously it's just going to be.
Wow, that one is terrible.
There's Patrick Ewing, Karl Malone. That one looks pretty good. That one's really close there. Now PSA actually, you don't. I mean, I hear a lot of people talking about, oh, it doesn't have to be perfect. They say within 60-40 or 55-45.
Right, I hear that as well.
I think it comes down because like these ones, obviously the borders, it's very easy to see the borders.
Right.
So I think the eye appeal has more to do with centering on these cards than a 60-40 or a 45-55.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you because they are a solid color.
So yeah, it's going to be a lot more strict on this set. There's the Phil Jackson off-centered. And how many rings does he have? Coaching and playing, like 12 total. I can't remember.
I can't even remember.
There's Mr. Bird.
My PC. John Stock.
What was the checklist number?
The checklist number was 358.
It's not on that one. All right, I think we're halfway through there. That was 18 packs. We got 18 more to go. Sam Vincent. Or Jay Vincent.
Did you hit the Sam Vincent? You have Sam Vincent? Did you hit him?
No, not yet. Not unless I completely... Because I'm trying to go pretty quick here because there's so many packs to open.
Yes.
Unless I skipped over him. I haven't seen him yet. There's Isaiah Thomas. Charles Barkley. Icons, man. John Paxton.
Mm-hmm.
I think we already got this pack earlier.
Well, then that means we should be hitting another Magic.
There's the David Robinson.
Michael.
Yeah, this is repeating.
Yeah, I was just going to say it's repeating that.
There's the MJ. And that one looks pretty close to center.
Ooh, that one looks really good. Can you hold it up a little bit closer? Man, that looks maybe a smidge left, right to left.
Yeah,
what do you think?
You guys, this little tool that I use. It looks like this is actually just a big jeweler's loop. It's got a little LED light on it. You can look through there. I'm not sure if it'll show up on cam. Nah, it's not going to show up. But it has a ruler built into it, and you can actually do a little light by the millimeter. And that's dead center, actually.
Sweet. Let's squeeze that one really quick.
The edges aren't exactly perfect. The corner's not. That's not going to gem.
No.
Not going to gem. But still, that's pretty cool. You got that one came into center pretty nicely. So maybe the other half of this box will
stay lined up like that. Yeah.
But unlikely. Who knows how these things were collated? Ricky Pierce, Sam Bowie, Moses Malone, Karl Malone. Yeah, this one's again, it's really centered. Billy Thompson. Grant Andrew Long on the back. Most valuable player, Magic Johnson. Off center quite a bit.
Yeah, off center. Yeah.
Horace Grant. Not wearing his goggles.
That is a lot of cards.
There's a few in here, yeah. Brian Scott. Chuck Daly. Sean Kemp. Is that the Seattle? They're Seattle still. Seattle Supersonics. There's the David Robinson All-Star. It'd be better if it said like All-Star Rookie or something like that.
Yeah. But even the centering on that one looks pretty decent.
Dennis Rodman, All-Star Player of the Year. Harvey Grant. Kevin Johnson, All-Star West. So what's the most valuable card in this set on a PSA?
I would say it's the Michael Jordan card number 65 is base. And then the next one would be actually the Mark Jackson with the Menendez brothers.
Okay, I gotcha. Not many of those cards. There's right on top.
Look at that. MJ, base. I centered terribly.
James Worthy. There's Sam Vincent dunking over Michael Jordan there.
That one looks really good on centering, too.
Yeah, the edges are pretty worse for wear. Finish this pack. There's John Stockton. So I think that gives us everybody now in this set that we were looking for, at least, right?
Yep.
Not in the conditions we wanted, but
yeah, we've hit every card now.
So I like what you're doing in that in the video is you're basically, you know, like obviously there's a reason why these are $25 a box when the card's
right.
You know, a couple $100 card. And obviously you're battling the odds. I mean, obviously the odds of getting those cards are not rare for $25, but you're battling trying to make sure that you've got a perfect card. And 30 years with these cards, I'm pretty sure they look exactly like they would have 30 years ago. But just the print with the silver border, you're playing another odds kind of game there too.
Right, exactly.
But this is also really fun and nostalgic. Not Thursday. We should have done this on a Thursday for throwback. But we're looking for. I think it's just a fun cheap break for a chance to hit a good high valued card.
Exactly.
Moses Malone, Charles Jones, David Robinson All-Star. God, David Robinson was so freaking good.
Mm-hmm.
Still only gotten the one Sam Vincent and the Mark Jackson, excuse me. Well, we've gotten a few MJs. And we've got 3, 4. We got 5 more of these boxes, right?
Yep, 5 more.
Maybe we'll save the rest of them for for Throwback Thursdays.
Yep.
John Stockton All-Star card. Maybe you might want to do a giveaway. I don't know.
I'll see what I'll think about because I still got to put the video together. We might do something like that.
We got 2 more packs here. Let's see if we can get another pair of Menendez brothers. Sam Vincent dunking over Michael Jordan.
Ooh, that one looks centered too.
Yeah, that's pretty sharp. That's probably our best looking card so far. Edges are all right. I've seen worse edges get 10.
There we go.
So all we need basically is 110. All these boxes are paid for.
Yes, that's all we need is 110.
I wouldn't mind getting a few of these graded just to have on the shelf anyways, because 1990 was probably the first year that I really got into collecting baseball cards. And that does it. Man, that's a nice tower of cards here.
That's a nice stack, ain't it?
They didn't fall over either, so that's good.
So just to give a comparison for everybody on this video, though, so we've opened one box. We've managed to hit every single card that we were looking for. We got two Sam Vincent.
I probably skipped over the checklists because I wasn't looking at the checklist numbers.
Okay, gotcha. So we ended up with, let's see what we got here. We got 2, 3, or just 2 Sam Vincents.
Well, here, let's go through them real quick. So you got 2 Sam Vincents. There's the base MJ. Here, I'll take those ones off. David Robinson, Larry Bird. Is the Magic anything?
Which number?
It's his All-Star card. 18.
Yes, that is. And let me see. If what it last sold for. I can tell you real quick.
Because I also had quite a few of his base cards. I don't think I pulled them out though.
Right. 18. His last All-Star card sold for PSA 10 sold, but that was DNS. You can't get a whole lot for it. His last one's PSA 10 sold for $9.
That's the All-Star card?
Yeah, that's the All-Star card.
Good, we'll get that off the screen then. All right, so I think these were our key cards here, correct?
That is correct. Well, the bird we don't need as well.
Either
birds, yeah, because unfortunately they just didn't command any price.
Robinsons probably aren't worth that much more anyways, right?
No, David Robinson ain't really that much either.
Still,
unfortunately.
So we're looking at basically these 4 cards here.
Yes.
So you got the base MJs, both off left to right. The All-Stars, which this one looked all right. And we got a couple of Sam Vincent. The top one's quite a bit better. And then the Mark Jackson with the Menendez brothers.
Correct. So out of that one box, we managed to hit, what's that, 5, 6, 7 cards. 7 that we were looking for. Out of those 7, we've got a possible 10 and then 2 9s.
It's hard to say. I don't know. I've never graded this set before, so I don't know how strict they are on these grades. Obviously, looking at the pop report, we're looking at a very low percentage chance of getting gem mints. And
Correct.
I'm pretty sure 9s are also kind of rare.
Well, I ran the numbers, and believe it or not, Sam Vincent, you have a 29.74% chance of getting a 10. There has been 352 cards graded on the Sam Vincent, and out of those 352, 149 of them came back a PSA 10. So you almost have a 30% chance.
50%.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry, yeah.
Well, I can tell you off the bat, so you can visibly see the wear on the edge of the cards. I don't know if that's like every box or if that's just the box that we got. But this one in particular, again, it's hard to pick up on camera, but this one is pretty poor all around and off-centered. I'd say none of these got 10s. I think this one has a chance at a 9. I never look at a card. And
I'm actually looking at mine, and every one of them have wear on the sides as well.
Okay.
So, I mean, I can't. It's
again,
very.
Those won't gem either. So.
Right.
All right. Well, I got a mess to clean up over here. I think this kind of, we'll do a follow up to the video. I'm gonna go ahead. I'll send these 2 in, which are our 2 best cards in the best condition. And we'll do a follow up video and when they come back and see how they did and see what kind of and how the investment did, and the whether or not these will pay for the investment. Either way, I'm pretty happy with it because these are fun to open at a low price. So, take it away, Rob. Send us out.
Well, I appreciate everybody being on this video. Like I said, this is part 2. We're going to do a series on this. There will be a part 3. We will be following up with this video on the actual outcome of the grading of these. And keep in mind, this is only 1 box. We actually have 6 boxes, so we are going to have a lot more opportunity. Like I said, we managed to pick up all 6 boxes for a little under $150. So just 1 card comes back, a PSA 10 or a Beckett 10, and everything, all the initial investment is then paid off. So everything after that is pure, money in the pocket. Now, mind you, that ain't a complete waste because we can basically sell a lot of these as raw cards back on eBay and make a little bit, maybe $2 or $3 off of the raw cards as well. So as you can see, you can definitely do something with this series and make a quick profit, put it in your pocket, reinvest, and keep going further. So, like I said, you have a really good chance of hitting the cards that you want out of this series. It's the centering is very difficult. That's about the only hang up with this series. Anyway, we're going to be following up with you guys on the next video with a follow-up, what they come back rated as, and where we stand on profiting off of this initial investment. I appreciate you being here. Jordan, I appreciate you doing this for me.
Yeah, go over and check my YouTube channel out. Make sure you subscribe to Rob's channel that you're watching this on, and go over to my channel. I'll see if we can put a little link on here.
Yes, I will. Mine. Yes, and you'll find a link in my description as well to Crown Cards, Jordan's channel. Be sure to subscribe to him as well. He's a great guy.
Yeah, we'll see. All right, thanks everybody.
Bye,
Appreciate
everybody.
it. See you next one.